Alright, and good afternoon, everyone. SpenVentures here, touring another college campus. Today we are at Stetson University, home of the Hatters in DeLand, Florida. Right outside of Orlando. We just finished up at a train show right down the street, and I thought I'd come over and just walk around the campus a little bit, check out the basketball arena. This is the basketball arena, the Edmond Center, home of Hatters basketball. Don't ask me what a Hatter is, because my guess is like a cowboy, but they're called the Hatters, and I just don't think that's a very fearsome mascot, but oh well. That's their nickname. We're sticking to it. Stetson University Hatters here at the Edmond Center, home of the Stetson Hatters basketball, who obviously won the Atlantic Sun championship. They are in the same conference as Florida Gulf Coast and Kennesaw State. So I have no idea if I'm allowed in here or not. I don't want to walk right in. So anyway, we're just outside the Edmond Center, and just gonna cruise our way around here. And should have read the fine print there. Said Stetson volleyball registration. So they are having volleyball tryouts, which that does make sense, because volleyball starts in a month. Would be their first game. They usually start mid-August. Would be their first game for fall. And not knowing that Stetson had a football team, I did not think they did, but when I was driving over, they had a football field. Practice field. I don't know where the actual field is. But like I said, the Edmond Center, just behind me now. We're walking up towards, looks like the Alpha thing, but Athletic Center? Maybe we'll drop in here if it's open and see if it's open, and we'll take a look inside the Athletic Center. Alright, so could not get into the Athletic Center. You have to have an ID, a Stetson Hatter ID. So, cannot go in there, but we can always walk around the campus and take a look at the different facilities and dorms here. Nice campus, though. Kind of nice. A very small campus. It's not a Florida State or Florida. It's not or Florida Gulf Coast even. Florida Gulf Coast has a beautiful campus. I was there a couple years ago, and so when I found out that the Stetson University here was in DeLand, of course I found that out a couple years ago, and because it was in Florida, I was like, DeLand, that's right outside, and it was right outside of Orlando. I've always wanted to come here just to tour the campus, walk around, and see what there was to see here at here on campus. And of course, anytime that the basketball conference basketball tournaments are on, always on ESPN. And I remember Stetson being on there a few years back when they were in the basketball tournament. They got knocked out in the second round, I think, by some team, but they ended up winning the conference 2 years ago, and then they just won it this past year in 2024. So a few months ago they won it. I forget who they played and who they beat, but they were in the basketball. Men's team was in the basketball tournament, and they got into the NCAA tournament and got knocked out the first round. So So much for a tournament run when it ended on the first night. Unfortunately for Stetson. But anyway, making our way through now. I'm going to try to go up by the soccer fields, which were over that way. They weren't that far away from here. I think a walking distance is pretty good, but I may just drive over there and we'll pick up over there since we can't go into the arena, unfortunately, because I wanted to take a picture of inside the arena. But we can't do that. Alright, so just drove a short way down the hill here to we are at the soccer field. The Stetson Hatters soccer, men's and women's soccer. Right here, there's the big scoreboard. Right there. Just above the light. This is the crowd, the stands. Crowd. Of course, there's the logo, the Stetson Hatter. And yeah, here's this. Of course, this is soccer, men's and women's soccer. They are, I believe, they have it in the fall. I know USF, University of South Florida, has theirs in the fall. Their soccer season. So I imagine that Stetson University is the same way. And then this I didn't know is that they actually have posts in the field here. So I'm guessing these are practice fields for Stetson University football, which, like I said, I didn't even know Stetson had a football team. But it looks like they do. They have goalposts on either side of the field. Of course, up ahead here, they have not every college or university has this, but Stetson, considering they are in Florida, you will have beach volleyball. This is Stetson Beach Volleyball. Cooper Beach volleyball courts. I imagine that'll be fun to watch, especially in August, which I think is when they have their volleyball season, is in August. I know in the regular volleyball that happens inside the Edmond Center is in August. It starts in August or September. And but this is beach volleyball. The Stetson University had. Checking out the softball field before the storm rolls in. We're about to head out, head towards Sanford, and but wanting to take a look at the softball field. This is home of Stetson University Hatters softball. That would take place in the spring, February till April. It's softball and baseball season. I haven't seen the baseball field. I think it was on the other side, but we're not going there today. We've got was able to show you guys some of the athletic fields and basketball arena. So, gonna leave Stetson University, head towards Sanford.